Have you ever woken up feeling like time is slipping through your fingers? Like the days are going by faster, and your body just doesn't feel quite the same anymore? You're not alone. But what if I told you that everything could change, starting from the moment you open your eyes? This isn't just another video about waking up early or drinking green smoothies. This is about reclaiming your mornings. About building a routine that heals your body, strengthens your mind, and gives your soul a reason to smile again. Today, we're going on a journey, a peaceful, purposeful journey to discover the best morning routine for seniors. Not just any routine, but one that brings meaning, longevity, and joy into the most precious part of your day, the beginning. Let me tell you a story. His name was Harold, 72 years old, a retired postman from Michigan. Harold had spent his whole life waking up at 5:30 a.m., delivering letters, rain or shine. After retiring, he thought sleeping in would bring him happiness. But months passed, and he started feeling sluggish, forgetful, and empty inside. One morning, after sleeping until noon and skipping breakfast again, he looked at himself in the mirror and didn't recognize the man staring back. He looked tired, worn out, and unmotivated. That's when he made a decision, a small one, but a powerful one. "I'm going to take back my mornings," he said. And what happened next changed his entire life. Harold developed a gentle but powerful morning routine. Within just 30 days, his energy returned. He laughed more. His hands stopped shaking when writing letters to his grandchildren. His memory improved. His smile, once hidden beneath stress and loneliness, came back. And it all began with a morning routine tailored for seniors. For seniors, mornings aren't just the start of a new day, they're a reset button for your body, mind, and emotions. When we age, our metabolism slows. Our sleep patterns change. Our memory fades. And stress can quietly build up overnight. That's why what we do in the first 60 minutes after waking up can either set us up for joy and strength, or pull us into fatigue and confusion. Here's what a strong morning routine can do for seniors. Boost cognitive function. Improve balance and reduce fall risk. Regulate blood sugar. Ease arthritis and stiffness. Improve digestion. Combat loneliness and mental fog. Create a sense of purpose every single day. But here's the secret, it's not about waking up early. It's about waking up right. Let's walk through the perfect morning routine step by step. You can adjust it to your time, your needs, and your lifestyle. Step 1, wake up with kindness 0 to 5 minutes. When you wake up, don't rush. Don't jump out of bed. Sit up slowly. Stretch your arms. Thank your body. Harold started his mornings by placing his hand over his heart and saying, "Thank you for another day. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm ready." That one sentence rewired his mindset. Pro tip, place a photo of your loved ones beside your bed. Greet them every morning. It creates instant emotional warmth. Step 2, gentle mobility stretch 5 to 15 minutes. Mobility is everything as we age. Here's a simple 5-minute movement routine you can do sitting or standing. Neck rolls clockwise and counter. Shoulder shrugs. Arm circles. Seated leg lifts. Ankle rolls. Just 5 to 10 minutes of movement lubricates your joints, increases circulation, and wakes up your nervous system. Step 3, hydrate your life 15 to 20 minutes. After 8 hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated. Start your day with a glass of warm water. Add lemon if possible. It flushes toxins, jumpstarts digestion, lubricates joints, boosts metabolism. Harold kept a thermos of warm lemon water on his nightstand. He called it his morning medicine. Step 4, mindful moments 20 to 30 minutes. Your brain is most receptive right after waking up. Instead of turning on the news or scrolling your phone, try reading a page from a spiritual or wisdom book. practicing 5 minutes of gratitude journaling, listening to calming instrumental music, meditating with deep breathing. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 4, exhale 6. This centers your mind and lowers your cortisol stress hormone. Step 5, Brain Fuel Breakfast 30 to 40 minutes. Here's a quick checklist for a senior-friendly breakfast. White check mark emoji, high-fiber oatmeal, whole grains. White check mark emoji, lean protein boiled eggs, Greek yogurt, nut butter. White check mark emoji, healthy fats avocado, olive oil. White check mark emoji, fruits with antioxidants blueberries, bananas. White check mark emoji, low sugar, avoid pastries or sugary cereals. Try Harold's favorite. A bowl of oatmeal with chopped walnuts, sliced banana, and a drizzle of honey. Pair with a small cup of coffee or herbal tea. Step 6, fresh air light 40 to 60 minutes. Light exposure in the morning resets your circadian rhythm and improves mood. Open your windows. Sit outside on the porch. Go for a 5-minute walk. Garden a little. Water your plants. Even 10 minutes of morning sunlight boosts vitamin D and lowers depression symptoms. Let's recap Harold's full routine, which you can follow. 2. 1. Wake up slowly, express gratitude. 2. Do a 5-minute joint and mobility stretch. 3. Drink warm water with lemon. 4. Spend 10 minutes in meditation, prayer, or reading. 5. Eat a healthy, brain-boosting breakfast. 6. Step into the sunlight, breathe deeply. This Sacred 60 transformed Harold's health, memory, and mood, and it can do the same for you. It's not just stories like Harold's, science agrees. Recent studies from institutions like Harvard, Mayo Clinic, and Johns Hopkins show that morning habits deeply influence aging. Let's break down a few morning routine elements proven to improve senior health. White check mark emoji. 1. Sunlight within the first hour. Helps regulate melatonin, improves sleep at night. Boosts serotonin, mood elevator. Reduces risk of dementia. White check mark emoji. 2. Light physical activity. Increases blood flow to the brain. Prevents bone loss. Improves balance and reduces fall risk by 23%. White check mark emoji. 3. Hydration. Enhances digestion. Prevents confusion due to dehydration, often misdiagnosed as dementia. White check mark emoji. 4. Meditation or breathwork. Shrinks the part of the brain responsible for fear, amygdala. Reduces inflammation. Lowers blood pressure. White check mark emoji. 5. Nutritious breakfast. Improves focus and memory retention. Balances blood sugar and prevents crashes. The bottom line: you don't need pills or potions. Just a mindful morning. Not every senior is the same, and your routine should honor your body. Let's walk through a few scenarios. Herb emoji. If you have arthritis or chronic pain, do stretches in bed before getting up. Use a heating pad after your mobility session. Add turmeric or ginger tea to breakfast. Brain emoji. If you struggle with memory or early dementia, create a printed morning checklist and post it on your wall. Use music or gentle alarms as reminders. Incorporate puzzles, memory games, or journaling into your morning. Bed emoji. If you live alone and feel unmotivated, schedule a morning phone call with a friend. Adopt a plant or pet you tend to every morning. Watch a morning show or podcast made for seniors like The Wisdom Bench while eating. A great morning isn't just about what you do, it's also about what you avoid. Cross mark emoji. Don't check the news or social media first thing. Skip breakfast. Rush or multitask. Drink only coffee on an empty stomach. Stay in dim lighting all morning. Each of these habits can increase cortisol, disrupt digestion, and worsen fatigue. Harold used to watch the morning news every day while eating sugary cereal. He didn't realize it was setting off his anxiety and raising his blood pressure. When he switched to soft music, fresh fruit, and silence for 10 minutes, his mornings became a gift. You've met Harold. But he wasn't alone. Old woman emoji, Martha age 78, retired teacher from North Carolina. I was tired, foggy, and always waking up angry. After watching a video about morning mindfulness, I started meditating and journaling. 2 weeks later, my daughter asked what changed. She said I sounded lighter. I didn't even notice I'd been carrying so much weight. Now I smile before I even get out of bed. Old man emoji, James age 81, Vietnam veteran from Ohio. I didn't think routines were for me. I was stubborn. But my grandson said, "Grandpa, give it a week." I started walking every morning at sunrise and drinking lemon water. I've lost 7 pounds, my knees don't ache as much, and I actually enjoy waking up now. These aren't miracles. They're habits. Tiny choices made consistently over time. Let's not forget, some of you may be dealing with more serious physical limitations. That doesn't mean you're excluded. In fact, morning routines become even more vital. Here's a sample morning for someone who uses a wheelchair or walker. 1. Wake slowly. Gratitude breathing. Say, "My body is still capable. I am still valuable." 2. Neck, shoulder, and arm stretches in bed or chair. Use gentle resistance bands if possible. 3. Warm water with lemon or herbal tea. 4. Listen to a calming audiobook or podcast. 5. Breakfast, easy to prepare but nutritious. Try chia seed pudding, soft fruits, or smoothies. 6. Open curtains. Let in light. Call a friend. Let connection become part of your routine. Remember, a meaningful routine doesn't require strength, it requires intention. The first few days may feel odd. You'll forget steps. You'll want to skip. That's normal. But repetition builds rhythm. And rhythm brings peace. Harold used to set a sticky note on his bathroom mirror. One good morning leads to one good life. Your body will start to crave this routine. Your brain will reward you with clarity. Your emotions will become softer, more grounded. If you live with your spouse or partner, turn the routine into a bonding moment. You can stretch together. Make breakfast side by side. Sit on the porch with tea and simply talk. Read from a devotional or wisdom book together. Harold and his wife began taking gratitude walks every morning. 5 minutes of walking. And 5 minutes of sharing one thing they're grateful for. Soft piano returns. They said it was the best marriage therapy they ever had, and it didn't cost a cent. In most seniors, changes begin in 7 days, more alertness, improved digestion. 14 days, better sleep, reduced joint pain. 21 to 30 days, sharper memory, mood lift, improved blood pressure. 90 days, major transformation in quality of life. But remember, this isn't a race. It's a reunion. A reunion with your healthiest, happiest self. Here's a simple schedule you can print or write down. Time activity. 7 o'clock a.m. Wake up slowly, say gratitude. 7:05 a.m. Mobility stretch. 7:15 a.m. Drink warm water. 7:20 a.m. Quiet reading or meditation. 7:30 a.m. Healthy breakfast. 7:45 a.m. Open curtains, walk or sit outside. 8 o'clock a.m. Free time calls, puzzles, plan day. You can adjust times based on your schedule, but this flow gives purpose and peace. Maybe you've felt like Harold did, tired, stiff, unsure of how to begin again. But every morning is a chance to start over. You don't need to change everything. Just begin with one thing. A breath. A stretch. A smile. The sunrise doesn't rush, Harold used to say. It rises slowly, beautifully, and changes everything. So can you. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the Wisdom Bench, where every week, We share powerful, peaceful ways to improve your health, happiness, and heart as you age. Comment below, what's one part of your morning you want to change? And remember, no matter how old you are, no matter how many routines you've abandoned, you are always just one sunrise away from a better life.